Hello, my name is Terry Brown Jackson, and I started out as a news journalist until a friend introduced me to the entertainment side of writing. We entered the Warner Brothers Writers Workshop, we got in, and from there, the rest is history. I fell in love with TV writing, especially writing sitcoms. So, this concept came from because there's so many musical shows out there. We're talking about The Voice, America's Got Talent, everywhere in the world. And then you can take a drama series like Empire, and they can have a song on that show. And then we're talking about the very next day, it can blow up. It can be like number one on Spotify, YouTube, or something. So I'm thinking if you can do that with drama, why can't you do it with a sitcom? Think about Hannah Montana back in the day. So, what I was thinking, what if you have a group of boys in the foster care and kids in the foster care system, they're labeled, especially when they're like at least 10, starting at 10. So these kids are labeled that they're good for nothing, nothing but trouble. And these kids know this. And so they want to prove to the world and everyone else, like, hey, we're not like that. We're going to be successful. We're going to be a star also. But what they need is guidance. They don't know how to get there. And what if the person who's guiding them needs guidance himself? Okay. So that's where we have DJ, and the show's DJ and the Boys. DJ's 23 years old. And in his mind, he's a promoter. He's like, I'm a promoter, I promote things, but actually, he's a hustler. And he comes up with all of these money making schemes, how to make money, do this, do that. And he does it so much that he's kicked out of college and he's forced to come home. So, of course, his parents are pissed because they're embarrassed. And their mother is a principal. The father, not only is he a pastor of a church, but also he's a police sergeant. So you know he's pissed. And DJ went to school with a scholarship. So now he's forced to pay back the scholarship. So the parents are saying, hey, look, we got to pay the scholarship back for you. You are going to be a nanny to these kids. And he's like, what? I got to be a nanny? It's like, I'm not a nanny. That's like a glorified babysitter. And they're like, okay, if you aren't going to be a nanny, you can go to the army somewhere. So, hey, he's stuck with being the nanny. So DJ is the nanny to these boys, and he can't stand it until one day he's like hanging out and he hears this music coming from the bedroom, and he thinks it's like some song that they downloaded on YouTube or something. He realized, like, it's them, that these kids really have talent, and not just talent, these kids are really, really good. So since they're that good, he's like, ka-ching in his head, like, okay, like, maybe I can make some money off these kids. And then meanwhile, the kids, they want to get their name out there, they want to know the business, they want people to know who they are. So they want a manager. So together they worked out a deal, and DJ becomes the manager to the boys. But they know, DJ knows, and they know that the parents can never find out because they would never go for it. So DJ's like, hey, I got an idea. You guys can just wear a disguise, the mask, all these shows, they wear disguises anyway. Who cares? So they wear a disguise every single time they go out, and now their group name is called Incognito. So throughout the series, he's like getting gigs for them. They're performing here, performing there, and they have like some really close misses to the parents finding out. But who they really have to hide the truth from is the younger sister. This younger sister, she's 7, and she's so nosy. And she's like, I smell a rat. Like, she just knows DJ's up to something because she knows her brother after all. And also she has a little crush on one of the guys in the group. So they have to keep it from her. But the thing about this series, the best thing is that although DJ started out doing this just for the money, throughout the series you see him growing and you see his character arc and developing. And then it becomes no longer about the money, that he actually grows attachment for these kids, and he really, really cares for them like a big brother. So that's DJ and the Boys, and please, I hope you enjoy the script.